Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to dive into the world of marketing. Just for you photographers who are in the landscape, nature, macro field, and some of you fine art photographers. Have you ever felt like I post my work, but no one sees it? Or I'm just not good enough at marketing? Don't worry, you're in the right place.
Welcome to Capture and Connect. Insight, challenges, and proven strategies to help you take your passion for photography and turn it into an income-generating business. And now here's your host, Janice Sullivan.
Today we're going to explore how to get your name out there, build trust with your audience, and ultimately grow your business. And to help you get started, I'm going to offer a free marketing checkoff list that you can download at the end of this episode. So stay tuned. I'm going to walk you through on how to think about your audience and give you the power of keywords and why your business should evolve as an entrepreneur with marketing in mind. When I first started marketing, I was honestly overwhelmed. I thought I had to do everything: Instagram, Facebook, newsletter, put my stuff in galleries, connect with businesses, all of it. Why did I do that? I actually did that, and I was going crazy and I was tired. I did that because everybody told me that I should be doing that. I should get my word out. The more you get your word out, the more you market, the more you talk to people, the more they'll know about you. That's true. But it didn't feel right for me. So I stopped trying because I had self-doubt and I really wasn't connecting to my tribe, to my people. When you market, you have to really think about obviously your work and who do you want to sell to? Who are your people, right? And it's difficult because when I really soul search on the clients that I want to work with, not what I photographed. I focused on the people that I wanted to sell to. Once I started and I knew who I wanted to touch because I researched a little bit about what I do and where my work can go, that was the ticket. That shifted everything for me. Segment number 1, marketing. It's the core of building your business. It's simply sharing who you are, what you do with the people who need your photography. It's not just about sales. Sales is part of it, obviously. It's about visibility, about being discovered by people who are already looking for what you create. And in our photography world, trust is everything because we have so many people doing it, right? That trust builds over time through consistent, thoughtful marketing. You think of it like this. If your dream client doesn't know you exist, they can't buy from you. Simple as that. And getting more eyes on your work is good marketing, and it helps your audience feel seen by you. They may truly love your work and say, I want this photograph. This is my photograph for whatever. Or I want this photographer to commission. I want to go to this photographer's workshop. Whatever you do, they want you. But if they don't trust you, they're not going to pull out money. So that's why marketing is so important, because as you continue to be there for them, you don't disappear. They know that you are serious and you're not a spammer. So they'll trust you, and that's when they start buying from you. Consider different ways you can market yourself. Are you leveraging social media, email, newsletters, or perhaps going to a local art show, or going to functions that help you with licensing, going to galleries? Each platform offers unique opportunities to connect with your audience. So what I'd like you to do is test the waters. Segment 2. Now let's talk about one of the biggest game changers in marketing, which you probably already know because I've hinted around about it and I've said it several times on the podcast. But if you're a newbie, I'm just going to say this again. It's about knowing your audience. You've heard the phrase, know your ideal client, right? If you haven't heard it before, you're hearing it from me. Know your ideal client, your perfect client, the people that you truly want to work with. But I want to push it a little further. I want you to ask yourself, What are they drawn to? We make emotions with our photography. What do they need from your art? Write this stuff down right now. Action, action. I'm here and I'm asking you questions. I want you to write it down because this is going to help you with your marketing. What problems are you solving for them, even if it's just giving them a piece to escape? I'll give you an example. When I was focused on macro photography, I started noticing a pattern. The people who connected with my flower images were often stressed professionals, nurses, therapists, lawyers, and some doctors. They weren't just buying a pretty picture, they were buying calm. They were buying beautiful. They were buying something that they truly loved. And that told me what kind of content to post, what stories to tell, and even what products to offer. So in my photography career, when I was licensing my work, I really focused on LinkedIn. And I connected to my people on LinkedIn. And then as I started teaching how to photograph, I really started focusing on YouTube because these places are great for where my clients are hanging out and how I could test things. I could post videos. I could post content marketing, which is writing, because it's not just about your image. It's about actually talking to your people, talk the talk to your people. These places became a great place where I would post and I get immediate access to see what was resonating to my people. And I paid attention to the audience. And when you do that, we go to 3, which is the power of keywords. Yes, they're very powerful. So I want to get a little nerdy with you because you could call it nerdy. I don't think it's nerdy. I think it's smart marketing. But I want to take a second to talk about keywords. They're so important. This will bridge you between you and your perfect client. What do I mean by that? It means that you're actually talking to the talk. You're understanding the words that they use. This is how people find you. And they're more than just search engine optimization, jargon stuff that you may think, I don't want to deal with it. And they are algorithms. You're not chasing the algorithms. You're just talking to what your people will really be searching for and looking for. It's content for them. So Google and the search areas like LinkedIn and YouTube that I use, they know where to put you in front of because of, like I've said before, they want you to stay. Oh, it's shady here. Maybe we'll stay here. They want you to stay in their spot. So that's why keywords are so important. When I shifted from focusing solely to teach photography, I decided to switch to photography business. These are keywords, the main keywords. So now I'm using photography business. Before it was licensing photography. It's a main keyword that you use for everything on your videos, on your blogs, on your social posts. I began aligning with that keyword, and you know what? The algorithms noticed, totally noticed. And so did my audience. I also did 1 to 2 key phrases, and that really defines what I do. So you have your keyword, your main keyword, and then you have your phrase. It's called a tail keyword. And you use these constantly, and you'll start to see traction. When you hone in on a specific keyword or niche, which is your client, not your photography, algorithms on platforms like YouTube and other social media areas recognize and promote your content to the right audience. It's about finding that sweet spot, your passion that meets your audience and what your audience is searching for. So let me give you some ideas of what you can use. I actually wrote this all out with the main keyword and then really defining what you do. So we'll go over that right now so you can figure out what you do and really hone in even deeper on a tail keyword. So you're consistently writing about this in your marketing. So get your pen and paper or write it on your phone. This may help you. You could be something totally different. And if you have questions, just let me know down in the comments and we'll work on some major keywords with your tail word keywords. Photography prints. Tail keywords, sell photography prints online. Fine art photography prints for sale. Custom photography prints for home decor. Major keyword, photography licensing. Tail keywords, licensed photography for companies, stock photography licensing, corporate photographer licensing. Major keyword, photography commissions. Tail keywords, commission for custom work. Commission personalized photography projects. Major keyword, photography workshops. Tail keywords, host photography workshops online. Photography workshops for beginners. Advanced workshop series. Workshops in other countries. You see, these keywords can guide your content creation and marketing strategies to help you reach the right audience, whether you're selling prints to hang on walls, licensing your work to companies, taking online commissions, or doing workshops. Focus on the right keyword and then tail keyword to make a difference. Are you ready for segment 4? Here's the truth I feel that most photographers miss on marketing. I want you to know that your business should evolve just like your art does. So maybe you started photographing wildlife and now you're doing abstract nature. I've done that before. Maybe you were chasing sales at first, but now you crave deeper connection with collectors or maybe hospitality buyers. That's okay. It's more than okay, to tell you the truth. It's about growth. So for me, what I like to do is I really hone in on your mission in life and how you evolve from where you are when you first started photographing to now. And that's what I really teach. Be sustainable in your business, because if you're just trying to sell the image, that's like everyone else. So I really talk about really honing in, and I call it a blue ocean, but it's your photography and then what you love as a human being and putting them together as a beautiful business. And evolution comes with it. So when you're marketing, it's not going to be stagnant. You'll market for a while, test things, and then if it's not working, reevaluate. That's what we have to do. And I see a lot of people not doing that or taking too long like I did. I took a long time on certain things that I truly wanted the business to work, and I realized it wasn't working. It wasn't really true from my soul, so I wasn't expressing it in my marketing content. I want to encourage you not to be afraid to shift. Give it several months, go for it, and really talk using the keywords and the tail phrases that I talked about and shared with you. Try those out. See if it's resonating. You got to give it time for the algorithms to know what you do, so they'll push people to you. And you'll know that if your marketing's working by you getting that information right back to you. So now, to this day, I get other coaches that teach business. There's not very many of us, but the algorithms are pushing me to them because I'm talking about business and coaching for photography. And I know the algorithm's working because I'm seeing people come to me. There's always going to be somebody that does what you do, but you're going to change it in your marketing with your tail words and really connecting to your tribe by understanding what they say with the keywords, by learning about your people. You don't have to chase every trend. Please don't do that. You're not getting the right people when you do that. You just have to be clear on what you want and market from that place. Let's wrap this up with a quick recap, because again, I was hoping you have some paper and pen and write this stuff down, or you can save this video and come back to it, because it really is good information. I don't want you just to hear it. I want you to do these things and trust in the process. Marketing is about visibility and trust, not just selling. Knowing your audience to help you create content that truly connects to your people. Keywords and tail words are the secret sauce to focus on your people to be found. And evolving your business is part of your creative journey, so embrace it. Here is your action step that I would love for you to do this week. I want you to ask yourself, what do I want to be known for? Then look at your market and ask, am I showing up for that consistently? So down below, you'll see I'm opening up the marketing checklist just for you photographers. You can grab it at photobizmethod.com. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to hear me in your ears as you're working out or you're hiking or you're doing stuff, I'm on Apple, Spotify, and Amazon. So you could check out the podcast there. Remember, you are valuable and people pay for value. See you next week. Cheers, my friend. If you would like to get show notes, links that I talk about in the episode, and a bunch of other goodness like freebies to help you build your photography business, then head on over to photobizmethod.com. photobizmethod.com. See you there.